Let's talk about how to use parallel chords. We're going to use the key of C major to illustrate our parallel chords. And if you're familiar with the key of C major, you know it consists of these 7 different notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. And just as important as these 7 different notes is their numbered sequence. Now these colors represent numbers. They don't represent notes. So they're going to be in this order no matter what key you're in. We're going to use the 1, 4, 5 chord progression to illustrate our parallel chords. And here we have the primary chords of C major, which is, of course, the 1, 4, and 5 chords. So we have C major, F major, and G major as the 1, 4, and 5. And notice that these Roman numerals are in all caps. And that's to signify that these chords are major chords. Okay, so we have our C major chord, which consists of C, E, and G, which is our 1 chord. Our 4 chord is F major, F, A, and C. Our 5 chord is G major, G, B, and D. Okay, here we have the key of C minor, and you'll notice there's some similarities here. You see we have these 7 different notes: C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, and B flat. Almost exactly the same as the key of C major. However, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th are flatted. They're lowered a half step. But you still have these 7 different notes, and you have this numbered sequence. So let's look at the primary chords of C minor. Okay, so here we have C minor, our 1 chord, our 4 chord is F minor, and our 5 chord is G minor. Now these Roman numerals are in lowercase, and that's to signify that these are minor chords. Okay, so we have our 1 chord C minor, C, E flat, and G. We have our 4 chord F minor, F, A flat, and C. Our 5 chord G minor, G, B flat, and D. Okay, look at these 2 keys of music again. The key of C major, the key of C minor. Notice they have the same lettered sequence. These parallel chords have the same letter sequence, but the only difference in them is that the 3rd, 6th, and the 7th are different. And in this case, the 3rd is on an E flat, the 6th is on an A flat, and the 7th is on a B flat. See? So it doesn't matter what key you're in when it comes to parallel chords. The 3rd, the 6th, and the 7th is going to be different. And in the case of the minor, it's going to be lowered a half step. All right, so let's take a look at these parallel chords on the keyboard. Here are those primary chords. Here we have C major. Okay, we have F major, G major. That's the 1, 4, and 5 chord of C major, and that's the primary chord. Okay, so looking at the borrowed parallel minor chord. All right, we used, instead of G major, we used G minor. All right, we borrowed that from the C minor scale, which is, okay, so we're borrowing that parallel minor chord, and that adds interest. This could be the key of C minor, and I could be borrowing the F major chord. Or this could be C major, and I'm borrowing its parallel minor tonic or root chord. See? So, what if we used the F minor, throwing a 7th in there, dominant 7. All right. C major, F minor, G minor. So it doesn't matter what key you're in, you can borrow parallel minor chords, and you can do the same thing with parallel major chords. It's just parallel substitutions. I want to send you the 5-step visual guide to learn how to play piano and keyboards with chords. It's very colorful, it's very illustrative, and I'll also send you a free subscription to the Color Notes e-zine. Just click on the link in the description.